Good to see you, brother.
Yeah,
I was
for
listening to Reconstruction, man, and I told them earlier. I said if LeCrae wasn't a quote unquote Christian rapper,
Yeah.
they would have to put this in rap album of the year category.
Wow, that's big.
I truly believe that.
That's big.
Like, this is a phenomenal body of work.
I appreciate that, man. Like, yeah, man. I mean, you know, you live what you live with. You know, how they meet you is how they see you. So it's like they met me in the four walls of the church. So, you know, that's the box. But I'm a product of hip hop. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. But I appreciate that. That means a lot, bro.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, I've heard you also speak about deconstructing your faith before.
Yep.
So what did you discover about God, I guess, when you stripped away religion that made you want to do a reconstruction?
I caught a lot of flack from the evangelical church when black bodies were being laid in the street, and I was very open about it. And you know, people was like really hated that I was standing up for social issues, and it gave me a lot of tension with the church, with you know, the broader church, American church. And so I was like, well, maybe this whole thing is wrong. So I was ready to throw it all away. I went to Egypt, and I got to see like some of the Christians over there, and it was different. You know, I got to read about Ethiopia and see how Christianity was not started in America. It's not this white man's religion. It's something that existed outside of the European narrative. And, you know, shout out to my white brothers and sisters, but I'm just saying it's a lot of things have been co-opted. It's not like this European religion. So I had to tear down these like American ideas of what God is, what church is, and reconstruct from the perspective that the Bible really gives it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like eating mom's spaghetti. Like if you got the recipe from 25 years ago and now you leaving out stuff, that ain't the same recipe. And I feel like the faith, so much stuff has been left out. So I just wanted to rebuild on the foundation. Jesus is my foundation. And let's rebuild this thing in a healthier way. And that's what reconstruction looks like.
Man, you know, in the first track, you talk about being church hurt. And it's so interesting because I was just having a conversation with my good sister Debbie Brown yesterday, and she was talking about religious trauma, the trauma people have experienced from being in the church, right? Like, what is church hurt to you?
Church hurt is, you know, when the people that you expect to serve you well, the people that you expect to become your family and love you well, let you down. But it happens everywhere, right? It's not just in the church. It could be, you know, I remember when the game was crying because he thought hip hop was going to be something that it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he was hip hop hurt. You know what I mean? People have expectations and the expectations ain't met. And I think the problem is we blame God. And that's not a God hurt. That's a people hurt. People let you down. God didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I think people turn their back on church because of that. And you know, for me, man, I ain't getting sponsored by Chipotle, but I love Chipotle. They good. But certain Chipotles, they don't be seasoning that food right. It don't make me say I hate Chipotle. I'll never go to Chipotle again. I may not go to that one. Or I may not go when Buddy working behind, but I still love Chipotle. So I think that's what people do with God and with church. Like, oh, they had a terrible experience. I'm done with God. My mom, you know, she grew up in a very religious world like that. She was done. She didn't raise me in church because she was like, they burnt me too bad. So, you know, we had to work through that trauma with her. So I get it. Yeah.